The man who bleeds and does not bargain. Outcome independence under load.
The dangerous man is not the one who never bleeds. That man is fiction. The dangerous man is the one who bleeds and does not bargain. He walks into rooms expecting nothing, because expectation is a leash. Expectation says, respond how I want, validate what I hope, confirm what I fear. Expectation makes you readable. Readable men are controllable men. Part 1. The Leash. Attachment makes you sloppy. Desperation makes you loud. Expectation makes you predictable. When you enter a room needing approval, agreement, desired reaction, specific outcome, you have already surrendered leverage. Your nervous system is negotiating before the conversation begins. Outcome independence is not detachment from effort, it is detachment from entitlement. You execute. You do not demand. Part 2. Bleeding is not failure. The man who never bleeds does not exist. You will be rejected, be misunderstood, be betrayed, lose, grieve. The question is not whether you bleed. The question is whether you bargain with reality when you do. Most men bargain. They say, this shouldn't have happened. I deserve different. If I try harder, maybe I can force it. Bargaining is resistance to consequence. It burns energy without changing outcome. Part 3. Structural integrity. Outcome independence is structural integrity under emotional load. You may be furious. You may be frayed. You may be grieving. You hold the line anyway. Not because you are numb, not because you don't care, but because caring without control becomes drift, and drift erodes function. Emotion is information. It is not command authority. That distinction separates operators from performers. Part 4. The readable man. Expectation makes you readable. When you need something specific to happen, your tone shifts, your body language leaks, your patience thins, your standards flex. You start negotiating with yourself. That is the fracture point. The dangerous man is calm because he has already accepted loss. He enters without demand. He leaves without collapse. He adjusts. No spiraling, no ego hemorrhage, just recalibration. Part 5. The counterfeit version. There is a counterfeit version of this. Emotional shutdown, feigning indifference, performing stoicism. That is not outcome independence. That is avoidance. True outcome independence feels steady. Counterfeit independence feels tense. One is anchored, the other is bracing. Bracing men crack, anchored men adapt. Part 6. Listen before it hurts. Most men only listen when it hurts. They ignore friction. They ignore misalignment. They ignore subtle signal. Then rupture forces attention. Outcome independence lowers the threshold. You adjust at friction. You correct at signal. You do not wait for catastrophe to command your focus. That is maturity. Part 7. The Core. The man who never bleeds is fantasy. The man who bleeds and does not reach is will. He does not reach for validation. He does not reach for reversal. He does not reach for emotional rescue. He bleeds. He stabilizes. He executes. He releases the result. And he repeats. That is not coldness. It is discipline across domains. It is masculinity as function. It is sovereignty over reaction. Not domination over others, sovereignty over self. Calm, severe, mechanical. Deliver it steady. No drama, no theater.